My name is Achirungi Christine. I'm the Executive Director of Uganda National Association of Cerebral Palsy. I'm living with cerebral palsy disability. I acquired cerebral palsy at the age of 9 after suffering from cerebral malaria. There was one teacher who used to come and say, "Wow, wasting time. She's here just to warm the chair." Whenever she could ask a question, I try also say so, though my speech by that time was not the way it is now. But that teacher used to throw at me those words that could hurt me. So I could all the time shed tears. I decided to drop out from that school.
My interaction with the cerebral palsy persons stems from the fact that my son is a special needs child as well on the autism spectrum.
We as UNAC, we the people that are at the front, who came up with the idea of coming up with the association. When we look at ourselves, we are great people, and we are the ambassadors of our fellows who are still done and need to be supported. When you look at me, I'm a mother, wanted a beautiful baby boy. I take care of my family. I support my family members, so I'm earning. I'm not a burden to the community where I'm living. Why? Because I was supported. Because if I were a beggar all the time I'm in somebody's home, I could have become a burden. But now because I'm empowered, again the community is benefiting from me because I pay tax. When I'm going to purchase something, I pay. So I'm contributing to the economy of my community. Children are affected with cerebral palsy do not make it to the adult age. Reason being, when they are younger, they need a lot of care. Medical care, nutrition, and most of them, they get problems with feeding and the coldness, that is pneumonia, because of the not being treated well. So most of them, they die at the younger age. Always the community looks at us as sick people, but are we sick? We are not. Because a sick patient you treat and becomes okay, but this is the condition that I have to live with until the end of my life.
For Austin's case, we came up with a home-based curriculum, which mostly 70% covers life skilling. By life skilling, I mean Austin can fry an egg, Austin can rear chicken, Austin can rear his goats, Austin can lead church.
For me, I celebrate my child. She's very intelligent. She has focused aspiration. She has never moved away from being a pediatrician. Many children, even her siblings, keep changing. I want to be engineer. For her, she keeps her dream. And she will also say thank you to whoever gives her anything. She's very loving. She's very caring. And that for me is very, very important, that you have a child 9 months who can say thank you to even a person who fills fuel at the tank. Thank you to the gardeners. Thank you to the teachers who reprimands her siblings. Why can't you say sorry when you have trampled on me? So you are seeing a very special person with a very focused intention for life, and you need to give that child the support to help them realize their dream. And this we can do as parents, as community, as church, as government.
We are not beggars. It's only the community that has decided to make us beggars. Because if I have all the qualifications like any other person, and then you have a job I come for you to employ, you look at me, she will not. Meaning, you are denying me that I cannot do because of my disability, so I remain a beggar to you. But if you create a gap, you give me the opportunity, then I will contribute. If we are continued being discriminated from education, how are you going to empower us? How are we going to know our rights? Because if I could have not gone to school, then totally I could have not been here. Because I will not know my rights. I will not advocate for my rights. Can we be included? UNAC is a membership organization. UNAC is 3 years old of independence. It's still younger but promising. We resorted on empowering our structures. That is northern structure based in Gulu, then west and central east. We have a structure in east, a structure in Gulu and in the west. We have activities which are running on empowering parents of children with cerebral palsy and the persons with cerebral palsy themselves. In Kasese, we are in Charumba and Kena and Mukunyu sub-county. Since we are still young, we are beginning small. In Mukono, we are in Bukerere, Nama sub-county and some parts of Buyukwi and then some parts of Mukono and Wakiso. We are growing but steadily.
We are trying to enforce, to carry out as much awareness as possible, and starting from our homes. Because in the home where this child stays, they need to come to terms with the problem. Many a times, the families where these children come from are in denial.
To me, as the director of Donor Center Home for Autism, I'm just actually humbled. You know, it's like I was seeing Christine talk as the director and the founder of that organization about cerebral palsy. To me, it was like, had the parents maybe not given this girl an opportunity, would have missed Christine. So I'm like, as maybe we come out to say, let's raise awareness, people will come out. When we say about creating jobs, I'm so humbled to see Christine has decided to say, let me form an association or an organization for persons with cerebral palsy. This is really amazing.
Generally, I thank my family. It has come a long way with me. And it has been really supportive. They have helped me, they have supported me. Other families, they could have not maybe taken me to school. But my mom, I started demanding for school. When I improved, my movement could move falling, but I said I want to go to school because my siblings had already continued with the studies and they could leave me home. I feel sad. There is a lot that needs to be done to let the world know, to let our community know that this is a disability. The way they look at somebody who is blind, it should be the same way they look at us. It's a disability. It's not a sickness. It's not a witchcraft that they will take me to a shrine and it will get healed. No.
Levels of awareness are still so low, so that's an area which is really, really virgin, and we are determined and are going to go out there with whatever budget we have to ensure that we support government in creating awareness of these neuro and physical disabilities. We also pledge as Hearts Extended to support, to talk to these parents, to do all out through our outreach program to enable parents accept these situations so that we create a better world for these children and persons to live in.
So as the director of Donor Center Home for Autism, I'm calling on for acceptance, advocacy, and then calling on to the public. And we actually really wish to appreciate you as people from the media for giving us this opportunity to say much about autism and cerebral palsy.
Sometimes equipment is very expensive, but you can use very creative. Use the pillows, use your house, look at the corners in the house, look at even the landscape you have in your home and see how you can use it in the process of therapy and exercise. Also seek to network with other parents who are moving on. Seek to learn, use the materials, the internet that is available now. Go there and search. If they say the child has this illness, go to the doctors, seek help, and also feed the child very well. Give them very good diet.
Join us in sensitizing, raising awareness about cerebral palsy. It will do for us much. We shall not be discriminated in schools, and even the myth will be eliminated.